Okay, folks, welcome back. We're live in Kokang, New Brunswick. We had a game today. The Moncton Scorpions against the Phantoms. Two local rivals, friendly rivals. Most of these kids are rivals on the ice and best friends off of the ice. It's great to see. Get going in a few minutes here. My SportCam app is not working very well in this rink, so I'll just do a YouTube live. We won't have the score on the screen, but I'll do my best to call it out. Maybe show you the scoreboard once in a while, so you believe me. The Scorpions are coming back from they had a game in St. John yesterday. Very tight game, high-scoring game, and the Scorpions ended up losing to the Sharks 6-5. So they're looking to get back in the winning groove here today. I'm going to get ready with the national anthem. Please rise for our national anthem. Hope everybody's having a good holiday season. I know I am. Probably eating a little bit too much, but that's okay. I got all winter to work it off, which I probably won't, but I like to tell myself I will. The last time these two teams met was a tight game, and the Phantoms took it by a score of 2-1. Scorpions are looking for revenge here today. Sturgeon backhands that into the Phantom zone. Puck kept in at the blue line by Leger, and Arsenal for the Phantoms gets it out. Sturgeon, nice little move, loses the puck, and Crow picks it up. He'll send that in to the Phantom zone. Scorpions are on a change. Puck picked off by Smith, center ice. Smith all alone. Good save by LeBlanc. Wilson has it for the Phantoms. He can't clear it. And they finally do. Godet takes his man, and Terrio will go back for it. Terrio fires that in. O'Connor going after it in the corner. O'Connor gets to it first. He gets hit along the boards. And kept in at the blue line. Sent across. McBain fires that around. O'Connor sends that deep into the corner. Terrio going to chase. Terrio steals it. Terrio sends it. He tried to find Sam LeBlanc, and it gets picked off by the Phantoms and sent into the Scorpion zone. McBain gets to it. He sends that up to Malley. Malley tries to get Sam LeBlanc. Too far for his stick. And it's sent in over the Scorpions line. LeBlanc backhands it out. Malley picks it up. Malley gets it up to Gauvin. Picked off by the Phantoms. And there's a whistle on the play. 17:56 to go in the first period. Still no score. Malley tries to free up the puck, takes a shot, saved by LeBlanc. Sam LeBlanc gets it to Malley, back to LeBlanc. Gets it stolen off his stick, kept in at the blue line by Malley. And Gregoire has it, sends it up to Babineau. Malley has it in behind the Scorpions' net. Under pressure, he gets it knocked off his stick. And the Phantoms steal it, send it into the corner. Pass back to Landry at the blue line. Pass across, here's a shot towards the net. Arsenault couldn't get to it. And the net, I think, got knocked off. Phantoms with a little flurry of pressure there in the first period with 16:54 remaining, still no score. Face off to the right of Landry. Legere to take the face off. And the Phantoms win it. They send it right in on net. That's steered aside by Landry. Phantoms at the blue line. Another shot. Caught by Landry. 16:44 remaining in the first period. 0-0. Face off won by the Phantoms. That gets sent in around the net. Arsenault going for it. He leaves it for the defense. Phantoms get it in around the net. Kept in at the blue line. And Landry with the save. With 16:19 to go in the first. Phantoms are pushing back here in the first period. Smith will take the face-off for the Scorpions. He wins that back to Crow. Crow over to Tucker. Tucker, cross-ice pass. To Terrio, he's in offside. He'll have to tag up. Arsenault for the Phantoms. Gets it up to Savoie. Savoie gets it stolen from Smith. And McBain sends that deep into the Phantom zone. O'Connor in for checking. Kept in by McBain. He sends that in the opposite corner. Phantoms get it to the line. Kept in by Godet. Bourque has it now in behind the Phantoms net. Bourque, he sends that all the way out. That'll be icing against the Phantoms with 15:30 to go in the first period. Still no score. Again, I apologize to the people at home. I don't have the SportCam app. It doesn't work very well in this arena, so there'll be no scoreboard on the screen itself. I'll do my best to give you the times and the scores, of course. Malley with a shot right off the face-off. LeBlanc gets it back to Malley. And the Phantoms turn it around the other way. Hits McBain's skate. Phantoms shoot it in behind the net. And the puck gets cleared out. Sam LeBlanc working it up the boards. It's sent back to McBain. Over to Gaudette. Gaudette to Sam LeBlanc. Backhanded in over the line. There's a collision in front of the Phantoms bench that will result in a penalty. Two minutes on Wilson for a Scorpions power play with 14:52 to go in the first period. Face-off won by the Scorpions. McBain, he's got room. And there's a whistle on the play. Puck must have went up and hit the netting in behind the net. Sam LeBlanc in to take the face-off for the Scorpions. LeBlanc wins that back to Malley. Over to McBain. McBain to Gaudette. Gaudette to McBain. Back to Malley. Shot. Save. Loose puck. Another save by LeBlanc. And the Phantoms get it all the way down the ice. With 1:32 remaining in the Scorpions power play, Malley gets called for hooking. So that'll cancel out the Scorpions power play. 14:20 to go in the first period. Be some 4-on-4 hockey for 1:30 seconds, 29 seconds. And then the Phantoms will have a 31-second power play. Savoie has it for the Phantoms in the corner. Gets it back to Mamdani at the blue line. Shot towards the net, goes through the crease, nobody there. Bourque has it at the blue line. Arsenault, Savoie, back to Arsenault. Mamdani gets it in deep, over to Savoie, in behind the net. Over to Mamdani, good save by Landry. And here come the Scorpions the other way. Abel with it, gets it in over the line. Abel sends it in behind the net. Phantoms turn it around. They get it in over the line. Savoie puts on the brakes. He's waiting for help. 29 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Phantoms with the pressure here. Tucker has it. Gets it up the boards. Here's a race for it. Miguel LeBlanc against Soren Gregoire. LeBlanc loses the puck. And Gregoire has it. He'll clear the zone. Tro. Over to Theriault. Theriault cuts right through the middle. Steered aside by LeBlanc. Tro has it again. Shot through traffic. Good save by LeBlanc. With 12:46 to go in the first period. Still no score. And the Phantoms are on the power play for another 27 seconds. Gregoire sends that around. Phantoms get it in over the blue line. We'll be looking to set up. Phantoms tried to center it. Good stick by Tucker to not allow that to happen. Houlihan gets it across. They send it in the corner. Crow gets to it. He'll backhand that. It's kept in at the blue line. Sent back in behind the net. And save by Landry to keep the score 0-0 with 12:08 to go in the first. Power plays are over. Both teams are back even strength. Smith to take the face-off for the Scorpions. He wins that back to Godet. Godet gets it up the boards, picked off by the Phantoms. Centering pass, good stick by Landry to steer that away. Here come the Scorpions. Smith in over the line. Smith gets it in. Back to McBain. McBain loses it. He'll fire that back in, but the Scorpions are offside. They'll have to tag up. 11:43 to go in the first. Long pass. Babineau couldn't get to it. McBain in behind his net. McBain sends that up along the boards. Good job by O'Connor to clear that. Gauvin. Namdemi has it. He fires it in right on net. Landry will make the easy save. With 11:12 to go in the first period. Still 0-0. Arsenal has it for the Phantom, sends it back to Mamdani. Here's a shot. Blocker saved by Landry. Throw. Skates it up. Nice pass over to Malley. Malley in over the line. Malley takes a shot. That hits Mamdami's skate. Malley picks it up again in the corner. Sends it back for Gauvin. Sam LeBlanc gets to it. He sends it around. Throw. Throw backhands that in behind the net. And Bourque, he falls down. Loses the puck. But it's picked right back up by the Phantoms. Cross-ice pass over to Arsenal. Arsenal sends it in. Landry out to stop it. He plays it himself. Savoie gets to it, plays it back to Gregoire. Gregoire with a shot that goes wide. There was a chance right in front there by the Phantoms. And the puck sneaks out at the blue line. Puck sent in behind the net. Landry out to stop it. Pass up to a bow. Sturgeon now. Sturgeon. Phantoms come up with it. And the Scorpions had enough of that. They'll send it all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing call with 9:40 to go in the first period. Still no score in this game. Face off to the right of Landry. Tucker, he backhands that around. Sturgeon. Sturgeon gets it up. And it's kept in by the Phantoms. They send it around in behind the net. Godet back for it. Godet sends it to Sturgeon. Sturgeon to Miguel LeBlanc. Pass gets intercepted, but Godet picks it up again. Godet, he's going for it. Gets it in over the line. Miguel LeBlanc in. Here's the shot. Good save by LeBlanc. And Tucker has it. He sends that over to Godet. Godet back to Tucker. Pass for Smith. Couldn't get to it. No icing. Icing's waved off. Smith in on the forecheck. And the Phantoms with possession. O'Connor tried to get to it, and the Phantoms will clear the zone. Pass up for Babineau. Scorpions get it into the Phantom zone. Theriault in now with O'Connor. Picked up by Theriault. Shot towards the net, gets blocked. Puck sneaks out into the neutral zone, and Theriault will send it back in. Phantoms will clear the zone. Abal takes his man. Smith over to Mala. Mala is our affiliate player today. going for a skate, gets it in deep into the zone. 7:43 remaining in the first period. Picked off by Sam LeBlanc. Malley has it now. Malley in over the line. Gets it knocked off his stick. He's got to retreat. He sees some open ice. He's going for it. Malley in over the line. Good job by the Phantoms to interrupt that. Landry has it now for the Phantoms. He sends it around to Arsenal. There's a hit by Gauvin. Battle along the boards. Sam LeBlanc comes up with it. Tries the shot. Couldn't get it through. Malley in the corner. He's got Gauvin with him. Good stick by Malley. Here's a shot. That's blocked. And the Phantoms turn it around the other way. In over the line. Savoie. Shot. Saved by Landry. Sturgeon. He gets it in over the line. Shot towards the net. Easy save for LeBlanc. Battle in the corner. Roussel over to Sturgeon. Sturgeon still with it. He puts on the brakes and it gets knocked off his stick. And the Phantoms turn it around the other way. 6:19 to go in the first period. Still no score. Centering pass. Landry lost his stick. Finally he picks it up. Crow gets that up to Sturgeon. And Roussel, he kicks that out to the neutral zone. Roussel in chasing Burke. Burke gets it up. And that's going to be icing call against the Phantoms with 5:46 to go in the first period. Still no score here in Kokang. Face off, won by the Phantoms. Gregoire has it. He sends it up to Babineau along the boards. Good stick by Theriault to knock that loose. O'Connor. Ebal sends that around. O'Connor going for it. Theriault almost got to it, but it's cleared by Phantoms to the lines, kept in by Ebal. A race for the puck. And the Phantoms, Babineau. Good job by Malad to tie up his man. Smith has it now. Smith skates it in over the line. He gets checked. There was 3 Phantom players on him. Godet keeps that alive, and the Scorpions are on a change. Phantoms turn around the other way. Babineau sends it in deep. He'll go for a change. McBain gets to it. Here's a chance. Arsenal. He gets tied up. Couldn't get the shot away. Arsenal sends it back in. McBain gets to it. He'll send that over. Godet will go get it. Godet tried to get to Malley. A little too far for his stick. 3:57 to go in the first period. Still waiting the first goal. Sam LeBlanc. Backhand. Loose puck in front. Couldn't get it to go. Savoie has it for the Phantoms. It's kept in by Crow. Over to Malley. Malley in the corner. He gets that back to Tucker. Tucker shot towards the net. Hit a skate. And then Malley bats at it. Phantoms have it now. Landry gets it in over the line. Landry all alone. His team was on a change. 3:08 to go in the first period. Tucker, he sends that. Leger up to Miguel LeBlanc. Landry in behind the net for the Phantoms. That was awfully close to being offside, but and Roussel turns it around. Roussel over the line. Backhands that. Doesn't make it through. Roussel still with it. Centers it. Mala with a shot that hits the skate. And the Phantoms clear the zone. Mala back for it. Terrio. Terrio over the line. Shot, score! Maxim Terrio opens the scoring. Make it 1-0 for the Scorpions with 2:12 to go in the first period. Great hustle there by Terrio. Phantoms get it back the other way, and the Scorpions send it into the Phantom zone. Icing waved off. Smith gets to it. Back to Terrio. He centers it for O'Connor. And the Phantoms get to it first. Mala back for it. Mala sends that around. Terrio. Abab. Phantoms come up with it. Back to the blue line. They send that deep in behind the net. Savoie. Savoie, always dangerous. He skates around, puts on the brakes. He's waiting for help. Finds it. Pass across. Shot doesn't make it through. Blocked by Abab. Pass back to Gregoire. To LeBlanc. And it's picked off by Mala. He'll go for a skate. He sends that in. That'll go right in on LeBlanc. Last minute of play in the first period. 1-0 Scorpion lead. Malley centers it. Loose puck. Good save by LeBlanc. Keep that puck out. Malley still with it. Centers it. Gauvin is right there. Phantoms get it to blue line. McBain, he gets it up to Malley. Malley still with it. Centers it. Shot. Sam LeBlanc was right there. Another shot pad saved by LeBlanc. 20 seconds to go in the first. Malley digging in the corner. He's got Gauvin with him. Sam LeBlanc in front of the net. And the Phantoms get to it. They have enough of that, and they send that all the way down. That's going to be icing with 4 seconds remaining. 3.3 on the board. 1-0 for the Scorpions in the first period. Face-off will come back down to the left of LeBlanc. 3.3 seconds on the clock. That's enough to win the face-off and then get a shot away, hopefully put it in the back of the net, and the Phantoms win the draw. That'll do it. After 20 minutes, the Scorpions are up 1-0. We'll be back. Okay, folks, we're back. Second period action. Scorpions with a 1-0 lead. Strong period for the Scorpions, the first period. Tucker gets that around. And that'll clear the zone. Landry for the Phantoms. Tucker has it again. He sends that. Crow. That's not Crow. That's Leger. Sorry. Picked off by Roussel. Roussel gets that in deep. And the Scorpions are on a change. Landry gets it in over the line. Centering pass. Wilson couldn't get his stick on it. And Terrio has it for the Scorpions. Smith comes up with it. Smith shot. That hit LeBlanc and goes up out of play with 18:49 to go in the second period. 1-0 Scorpion lead. Face off won by the Scorps. Smith gets his shot deflected. Gaudette with a shot. Pad save by LeBlanc. Terrio with it. Smith shot towards the net. Loose puck. And somehow that stayed out. The Phantoms, they get up to Drouin. Drouin up for Bourque. Bourque sends it in. Landry out to stop it. McBain sends that back to Gaudette. Cross ice pass. And the Phantoms turn it around the other way. McBain has it. Back to Gaudette. Under pressure. Gaudette, he'll clear the zone, get it up to Terrio. Terrio, he sends that in. LeBlanc out to stop it. Mamdani has it for the Phantoms. And they clear it. Nala over to Malley. In over the line. Malley centered that puck. And the goalie got a piece of it. Puck sneaks out at the blue line. Sam LeBlanc picks it up. LeBlanc sends that in. And there's a call on the play. Icing, I guess, is the call. With 17:23 to go in the second period. Scorpions with a 1-0 lead. LeBlanc from the blue line. Good save by Landry. Phantoms win that. Another shot. That's wide. Malley gets to it. Malley sends it out to the neutral zone. And the Phantoms send that right back in. That's going to be icing. With 17 minutes to go in the second period. 1-0 Scorpion lead. Malley gets that over to Tucker with a shot. Good save by LeBlanc. Malley again, fans on the shot. And Savoie turns it around for the Phantoms. Savoie, always dangerous. Shot, good save by Landry. And the puck goes up out of play with 16:39 to go in the second period. Scorpions up by 1. Landry with a shot. And the Scorpions will clear. Sturgeon picks it up again. And the Phantoms clear it. Crow has it. He'll send that in. Tucker, he shoots that right in on net. LeBlanc, easy save. And Landry for the Phantoms. In over the line, takes a shot, blocker save by Landry. Loose puck in front, covered up by Taleb for the whistle. With 15:52 to go in the second period. Scorpions with a 1-0 lead. Smith will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Battle between Godet and Guaron in the corner. Terrio picks it up. He gets that into the neutral zone. Terrio gets it back in towards the net. Centering pass, doesn't make it through. Phantoms get to it, and they'll clear the zone. Phantoms, Guadon. Shot blocked by Godet. Smith has it for the Scorpions, up to Terrio. Terrio loses the puck. And Bork has it going the other way. Good stick by Terrio. Ebal. He sends that all the way down. Icing is waved off. And the puck finds its way to Savoie. Savoie puts on the brakes. Good stick by Crow. A race for it. Good work by Crow there. Bork has it for the Phantoms. He'll turn it around. Sam LeBlanc in on the forecheck. Gets it to Malley. Sam LeBlanc comes up with it. Shot. Pad saved by LeBlanc. Pass back to Abel. Abel back to Sam LeBlanc. Takes a shot. Hits the skate. Goes wide. Gauvin to LeBlanc. Gauvin picks it up. Gauvin takes a shot. That goes wide of the net. Malley. Phantoms get it to the blue line. It's kept in by Tucker. He sends it around. Gauvin gets to it. Gauvin, he'll send that all the way around. Crow. And the Phantoms take possession with 13:30 to go in the second period. 1-0. Scorpions lead. Phantoms carry it into their own zone. Savoie. Savoie over the line. Centers it right through the crease. He picks it up again. Savoie with a shot, blocker save by Landry. Puck right in front. And Tucker has enough of that. He sends it all the way down. That was touched by LeBlanc, so no icing on the play. Long pass for Roussel. That's going to be icing. With 12:39 to go in the second period, face-off will come all the way back down into the Phantom zone. Scorpions with a 1-0 lead. Good back and forth hockey here today. Sturgeon in the corner, fighting off his man. Leger. And the Phantoms will clear. Roussel in over the line. Roussel centers it. And the net gets knocked off. Collision between Wilson and McBain. And the goalpost. 12:19 to go in the second period. Scorpions up by 1. Smith to take the face off for the Scorpions. That's won back by the Phantoms. Loose puck. And that's offside. Puck gets cleared. Phantoms with control, and they send that out. Hits the netting. In the NHL, that would have been a penalty if the defense sends it out of play in their own zone. Of course, we don't do that in minor hockey. Smith wins it back to Miguel LeBlanc. Passes up to O'Connor. He couldn't get on it. Phantoms get it to blue lines. Kept in. Miguel LeBlanc in behind the net. Gets it knocked into the corner. Watch out. Here's a race for it. Arsenal. McBain is back. Arsenal tries to center it. Hits the skate. Loose puck. Phantoms get to it. Landry with a shot from the point. That gets blocked in front. Houlihan backhands that into the corner. Gaudette will go after it. Back to McBain. Gaudette up to O'Connor. Phantoms have it in behind the net. They try to center it. Gets blocked by McBain. And Smith, he'll skate it out of the zone. Pass up to himself along the boards. He's in over the line. Smith, he's looking for someone. Centering pass. O'Connor was right there. Couldn't finish it. And Landry for the Phantoms turns it around the other way. He'll send that deep into the Scorpion zone. Abel picks it up in behind his net. He sends that up to Gauvin. Gauvin to Malley. He deflects that in. He'll go chase. Malley gets to it. It's in his skates. LeBlanc with a shot. Saved by LeBlanc. With 10:20 to go in the second period. 1-0 game for the Scorpions. Sam LeBlanc in to take the face-off. The Phantoms come up with it. Savoie. Savoie loses the puck. There's going to be a penalty. No, that would have been offside. Gauvin. Little too far for his stick. Sam LeBlanc gets to it. Backhands it to Malley with a shot. Good save by LeBlanc. Gauvin in the corner. Ben Gauvin, he plays like he's 6'4". He plays big. Bourque has it for the Phantoms. Malley backhand pass to Leger. He couldn't find it. And here come the Phantoms the other way. Guadon. Crow has it. Crow gets that up to Sturgeon. And Bourque turns it around. Gets stripped by Sturgeon. Centers it. Shot. That didn't make it through. I think Bourque got a piece of that. The Scorpions are getting their chances here in the second period. Leger gets knocked off the puck. Roussel. Sturgeon with a hit Tucker has it. Gets deflected over to Crow. Crow sends that in deep. Phantoms turn it around the other way. Here's a flip pass to Roussel. Good job by Crow to get to that puck. And here's Theriault coming the other way. Theriault over the line. Roussel with a shot that goes in behind. McBain, he gets that up to O'Connor. He'll send that into the Phantom zone. 8:08 to go in the second period. LeBlanc, loose puck. And the Scorpions just couldn't get to it. There was an open net there. Theriault up to LeBlanc. Miguel LeBlanc sends it into the corner. He tries to backhand it. It's back of the net. Gaudette. The Phantoms send it around. Miguel LeBlanc keeps it alive. He sends it around. Gaudette up to pinch. He sends that in behind the net. Good job by Theriault. Sorry, Sam LeBlanc. I'll get it right one of these days. LeBlanc comes up with it. Tries to find Malley with it. Gauvin shot. That hits something, I think, and goes wide. And Sam LeBlanc will retreat with it. He gets it up to Gauvin. Gauvin in over the line. He gets knocked off the puck. And the Phantoms will clear it to the neutral zone. Here's a race for the puck. Savoie. He puts on the brakes. He's waiting for help. Savoie gets it knocked off his stick. Here's a shot that goes up over the net. Landry with it. Landry has it in behind the net. Landry with a shot, blocker save. Landry still with it. And it gets taken off his stick. Up to Malley. Malley, he gets it in over the line. Phantoms turn it around. Babineau. 6:07 to go in the second period. Houlihan gets it up. And it's stolen by Sturgeon. Sturgeon, he gets that across to Leger. Leger to Sturgeon. They're in offside with 5:53 to go in the second period. Scorpions with a 1-0 lead. Very, very good pace to this game. Leger wins the faceoff. Tucker sends that in to the Phantom zone. Landry for the Phantoms. He gets it deep into the Scorpion zone, gets it knocked off his stick by Abal. Abal up to Sturgeon. Sturgeon, he sends that into the Phantom zone. Centering pass. Oh, hit the post. Leger was right there. Abal, he sends that deep. 5:10 to go in the second period. Scorpions are getting their chances. Abal, he sends that up to Roussel. And the Phantoms get it in to the Scorpion zone. Abal, he sends that around to Roussel. Kept in by the Phantoms. Tucker gets the puck stolen. Leger. Sturgeon, he backhands that in right on net. They'll go for a change. The Phantoms, Bourgeois. Gets that up to LeBlanc. In over the line. Phantoms with a shot that goes wide. Gaudette has it. And here comes Terrio. Smith, he's got a bit of room. Smith, he puts on the brakes. Shot, that goes wide. Might have hit something. Puck gets sent back, kept in by Gaudette. And Bourgeois knocks it out of the zone. McBain, he gets that into the Phantom zone. Smith on the forecheck. Bourgeois gets it up to LeBlanc. Phantoms get it in. Here's a shot. Glove saved by Landry. With 3:39 to go in the second period. Scorpions with a 1-0 lead. Tucker backhands that around. Gauvin will get to it. To Crow. Gauvin, he clears the zone. Puck hits Sam LeBlanc, and Malley has it. Malley's over the line. He cuts in, shot, blocker save. Pad save, should say. The rebound hits something, goes wide. And the Phantoms will clear. Savoie, he'll get to it. He takes a shot that hits the side of the net. Tucker has it. He finds Gauvin. That goes all the way down, right on net. Here's a race. Gauvin. Malley, he gets tripped up. The Gauvin, centering pass. Sam LeBlanc. That hit a stick. Goes wide. Scorpions are buzzing. Sam LeBlanc comes up with it. Malley, loose puck on the side. Sam LeBlanc tried to get it to Sturgeon, and Wilson for the Phantoms will get it out of the zone. They get it in. Here's a shot that goes wide. Leger, he picks it up. The shot goes in behind the net. Loose puck in front, and a whistle on the play. With 1:59 to go in the second period. Lots of chances here by the Scorpions. They just couldn't seem to find the back of the net. 1-0 Scorpion lead. Phantoms win the face-off. Landry with it. He sends that into the corner. Leger picks it up for the Scorpions. Leger gets that up. Too far for Sturgeon. Roussel with a shot. Saved by LeBlanc. A minute and 39 seconds to go in the second period. Scorpions with a 1-0 lead in a very high-paced game. Face off to the right of LeBlanc. That's won by the Scorpions. Roussel in behind the net, centers it. And it's picked off by the Phantoms. There's a hard hit by Roussel to free up the puck. Landry for the Phantoms. Good forechecking here by the Scorpions. Roussel in behind the net. And Landry, cross-ice pass. Phantoms get to it. Arsenal. Sturgeon, he pokes at it. Puck winds up out of the zone, all the way down the ice. Icing is waved off. Linesman saying the puck was tipped. 50 seconds to go in the second period. Landry out to stop it. Gaudette picks it up. Smith in over the line. Shot. Terrio was in offside by half a step. Score remains 1-0 for the Scorpions with 35 seconds to go in the second period. Phantoms win the face-off. Guadon gets it picked off by Godet. Godet, he's got Smith with a shot, saved by LeBlanc. Smith, he sends that in behind the net to Miguel LeBlanc. It's picked off by the Phantoms. Miguel LeBlanc with a shot, goes wide. 10 seconds to go, and the Phantoms clear the zone, and that'll do it for the second period. One nothing, Scorpion lead. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got another 20 minutes of this. It's anyone's game. We'll be back. Okay, folks, we're back for third period action. Scorpions are carrying a 1-0 lead in a very tight game. Sam LeBlanc, he gets it in over the line. Here's a shot, score! I think that was Malley. I'll let you know in a second. Right off the bat, Luke and Malley makes it 2-0 for the Scorpions. And it took 9 seconds in the third period. Gauvin gets it knocked off his stick. Gauvin, he sends that in behind the net. Sam LeBlanc, he gets checked by Arsenal. Tucker has it. He sends that in. That hit escape, goes to the center. And Bork sends that into the Scorpion zone. Crow will get to it. Tucker, he sends that around to Sturgeon. Sturgeon over to Tucker. Tucker, oh, he had Malley. Couldn't get it to him. Malley was open center ice. He sends it around. Leger will go after it. Roussel picks it up. Leger, it's in his skates. Leger flips that in. LeBlanc out to stop it. Leger, he fires that around. Sturgeon will go after it in the corner. Sturgeon, he gets checked. Breaks free. Sturgeon with it, wraps around. McBain with a shot. That hits something in front. And Touadon for the Phantoms will clear the zone. They'll send it in. Savoie couldn't get to it. He's going to be icing on the play. With 18-19 to go in the third period, Scorpions with a 2-0 lead. Leger to take the face-off for the Scorpions. That's won by the Phantoms. They send it around. It's kept in by Godet. Pass up to Touadon. Sturgeon gets to it. He'll turn it around the other way. He's in over the line. Gets it knocked off his stick. Good job by Leger. Phantoms get it to the lines, kept in by Abal. Leger picks it up, over to Roussel. He gets checked. Roussel in behind the net. Roussel, he breaks free, and the Phantoms get to the puck first. It's kept in by Abal. He sends it in. And the Phantoms will clear the zone. That hits someone on the bench. Whistle on the play. 17:29 to go in the third period. Scorpions are up by 2. Terrio in to take the face off for the Scorps. Here's a loose puck. Terrio couldn't get to it. Picked off by Smith. Then the Phantoms pick it up again. They're in over the line. O'Connor clears his own. He takes his man. Smith, he gets that over to Terrio. Smith steals it. Here's a shot. Goes wide. Might have hit something. Terrio. And the Phantoms clear it. They get it in over the line. Here's a shot that deflects up over the net. It's kept in by Houlihan to Savoie. O'Connor. Terrio flips that into the Phantom zone. They'll go for a change. Sam LeBlanc, good play by Gauvin to take his man. Sam LeBlanc in towards the net. He puts on the brakes, curls back. Crow with a shot. Saved by LeBlanc. Landry has it for the Phantoms. Under pressure. Tucker couldn't keep it in. And Crow will go for it. Crow. He sends that around. Tucker gets to it. There's a good hit there by Gauvin. The Phantoms get it in. And Crow, he sends that up to Roussel. The Phantoms steal it, turn around the other way. Guadon gets it into the corner. A couple of players fall down. Phantoms have it in behind the net. Back to the blue line. Here's a shot through traffic. That doesn't make it through. Roussel, nice pass up to Sturgeon. Little bounces off his stick, goes a little too far. And the Phantoms have possession. They'll clear the zone. They skate it in over the blue line. They try to center it. McBain picks it up. McBain, he's going for a skate. Tries to get it to Roussel. He knocks it down with his hand. And the puck goes back to Smith. Smith up to McBain. McBain sends it in. And Smith will go in on the forecheck. Gaudette gets to it. Smith, he tries to find Terrio. There's a battle for the puck. Savoie gets to it. Good job by Mallet to block Savoie. O'Connor, he gets it up to Terrio. Terrio with a head of steam, gets it in over the line. Terrio to the net, shot, loose puck. And LeBlanc covers up for the whistle with 13:44 to go in the third period. The Scorpions are still pouring it on. They have a 2-0 lead. Looking to add to that. Miguel LeBlanc off the face-off. Phantoms in over the line. Savoie takes a shot. Saved by Landry. The puck in behind the net. That'll go all the way around. Nally's looking for it. Mallet, he'll get to it. Mallet sends it around to Malley. Malley comes up with it. And the Phantoms send it around. Icing, no icing on the play. Abal, he gets that up. Here's a long pass for Malley, gets picked off. And Houlihan sends it in for the Phantoms. Abal tries to get it to Sturgeon and does. Sturgeon over to Leger. Sturgeon backhands it in to the Phantom zone. That'll go right on net. And the Phantoms, that was almost picked off by Roussel. Leger has it. He gets it in over the line, hits a skate, and they send it in deep. Landry for the Phantoms has it. Landry skates it in over the line. Good job by Crow to tie him up. And the Scorpions come up with it. 11:51 to go in the third period. Scorpions up by 2. That puck icing is waved off. The Phantoms will get to it in their own zone. Here's a chance for Roussel. Roussel. He's got it in behind the net. He circles around. Roussel, centering pass. Nice save by LeBlanc. A good feed by Roussel to get that to an open man. 11:27 to go in the third. 2-0, Scorpion lead. Terrio to Smith. Smith with a shot. Doesn't make it through. Hit the post. O'Connor. Terrio. He trips up. Tries to get it to Smith. Terrio gets to it. Terrio in behind the net. Gets it to McBain. McBain with a shot. Deflection in front. Loose puck. Smith. It's in his skates. He can't get to it. Terrio. And the Phantoms will clear the zone. Guadon. He gets it in over the blue line. Guadon in towards the net. Backhand. Nice save by Landry. And he'll cover it up for the whistle. 10:48 to go in the third. Scorpions with a 2-0 lead. Face off to the right of Landry. Phantoms control. Centering pass. Good job by Malley to get his stick on it. Here's a race for it. Luke and Malley. He's got Miguel LeBlanc with him. Good job by the Phantoms to get back and not allow that pass. Malley. He gets to it. He gets hit. The Phantoms will clear the zone. Sam LeBlanc. He gets that over to Crow. Crow over to Ibal. Ibal back to Crow. Pass up to Sam LeBlanc. He's in over the line. Sam LeBlanc drops it to Ibal with a shot. The goalie saw it all the way. Good pressure by the Scorpions in the third period. Really, they've been playing some pretty good hockey all 3 periods here. 9:57 to go. And they're carrying a 2-0 lead. Roussel. Phantoms will clear the zone. Savoie, he gets it in over the line. He gets hooked. I think he kind of held on to the stick there to make it look like he got hooked. But anyway, it's a penalty. Roussel's going to get called for 2 minutes. The Phantoms will be on the power play with 9:38 to go in the third. Chance to get back into this game. Here's a race for it now. Leger going after it. Doesn't get to it. The Phantoms turn it around the other way. Landry's in over the line. He puts on the brakes. They're looking to set up. Good job by Gaudette to intercept that pass. He'll second. Nico Gaudette killing the penalty all by himself. The ref finally blows the whistle after he killed about 10 seconds. 8:59 to go in the third. 2-0. Scorpions lead. And the Phantoms are on a power play for another minute and 22 seconds. Sturgeon in to take the face off. That's one clean by the Phantoms. Phantoms with it. They take a shot. That hits sitting on front. Bork sends that across. Here's a shot. That hit LeBlanc on the side of the net. Sturgeon going after it. Landry with it for the Phantoms. Gets it to Bork. He'll send that in all the way around. Vedette will get to it. Savoie gets it to Landry. To Savoie. Here's a shot. Save, and the Phantoms will score on the rebound. Make it 2-1. Power play goal. With 8:05 to go in the third. Arsenault has it in the corner. He gets hit by Smith. Kept in by Gregoire. Sent in towards the net. Ebal picks it up. McBain, he drops the puck. Phantoms try to center it. They send it around to Gregoire. Ebal has it. He'll clear the zone right to O'Connor. Phantoms turn it around the other way. They send it into the Scorpion zone. Terrio in the corner. Ebal. Too far for O'Connor. That'll go all the way down for icing. I don't know why there's icing, because the goalie touched it, but .701 to go in the third. That whistle was for a penalty, so the Scorpions are going to the power play. Here's a loose puck in front. O'Connor couldn't get to it, and the Phantoms send it all the way down. Landry out to stop it. So the Phantoms get called for unsportsmanlike with 6:36 to go. Here's a shot by Malley. Good save by LeBlanc. 6:31 to go now in the third. 2-1 Scorpion lead. And they have a power play for a minute and 31 seconds. Gauvin, he wins the faceoff. Here's a race for it. Arsenault for the Phantoms. And Malley has it now in the neutral zone. Crow sends that up to Gauvin. Phantoms with control. They send it all the way down. Kill some valuable time. Landry out to stop it. Sam LeBlanc picks it up. Under pressure, Sam LeBlanc gets that over to Crow. 45 seconds to go in the Scorpions power play. Terrio, he's in over the line. Terrio drops it for Smith. And the Phantoms clear the zone. That's going to be a too many men penalty against the Scorpions. That'll do it for the power play. It'll be 4-on-4 here. Is not happy with the ref's decision. Of course, Coach Brandon Bourgeois, he's refed at a very high level. I would say he knows what he's doing. Here's Mika Gaudette in over the line. Gaudette, Ontario with a shot. Loose puck. Scorpions couldn't get to it. McBain has it. McBain to Terrio. Terrio with a shot. Pad save. Another shot. Good save by LeBlanc. Puck gets sent around. The penalty's over for the Phantoms, so they're on a power play for 1 minute and 27 seconds. LeBlanc. Terrio has it for the Scorpions. Terrio, he sends that all the way down. That was missed by Landry, so that'll go all the way down to the end of the ice, 200 feet, with 1:06 to go in the Phantoms power play. Landry in behind that. Landry gets it over to the side. Good stick by O'Connor there, and he'll send that 200 feet with 40 seconds to go in the Phantoms power play. 4 minutes to go in the third period. Scorpions are up by 1. Phantoms in over the line. O'Connor tying up his man. He's going to get called. Here's a shot. Saved by Landry. And we're going to have a 5-on-3 for 16 seconds. And then the Phantoms will be on the power play. Timeout call for the Phantoms as they're looking to tie this up. They get a 5-on-3 power play. 3:47 remaining in the third period. Don't go anywhere, folks. Should be an interesting next few minutes here. Scorpions are up by 1, but the Phantoms are on a 5-on-3 power play. Landry has it at the blue line. Landry, he fanned on it. Here's a shot, saved by Landry, and Scorpions clear the zone. That'll do it for the first penalty. The Phantoms are on a power play for another 1 minute and 37 seconds. Landry over the line. He gets it poked away. And a clear by Sam LeBlanc. He sends it all the way down. They'll go for a change. 3:13 to go in this third period. Savoie, he gets it in over the line. Savoie drops it back. Here's a shot. Save. Blocker save. The Phantoms with possession. Pass across. Glove save by Landry. Wet on, didn't get all of it, but he got enough. And Landry kept it out of the net. 1:04 remaining in the Phantoms power play with 2:50 to go in the third period. Ben Gauvin wins the face-off. Crow has it. Crow, he sends that all the way around. It's kept in at the blue line. Shot towards the net. That hits something and goes wide. Malley, he sends that out of the zone. LeBlanc has it for the Phantom. Sends that across the ice. They get it in over the line. Pass gets cut off. Miguel LeBlanc has it. He backhands it. It's kept in by the Phantoms. Good clear by Godet. He sends that all the way down with 20 seconds to go in the Phantoms power play. 2 minutes to go in the third period. Scorpions with a 2-1 lead. Here's Bork. Bork for the Phantoms. Gets it in. He sends that in around the net. Penalty's about to expire. Back to 5-on-5. Here's Smith. Smith gets it in over the line. Takes a shot. That goes wide. McBain gets his shot knocked down. And the Phantoms, long pass for Arsenal. McBain gets to it. Here's a loose puck in front. And the Scorpions clear it down. That's going to be icing with 1:18 to go in the third period. Scorpions up 2-1. And they survived a 5-on-3 power play to keep the score 2-1. Good goaltending by Landry and LeBlanc. Both goalies here today are outstanding. Bork has it for the Phantoms. The goalie's gone to the bench. Phantoms have the extra attacker with 1:09 to go in the third. Wilson gets that across. Here's a shot. That hits something. Save. Good job. Caleb Landry makes the save. Covers it up with 59 seconds to go. Things are heating up. Great game here by both teams today. There'll be 2 penalties on the play. They'll cancel each other out. Face-off should come out to center ice. Out to the neutral zone. 59 seconds. In a 2-1 game. Bork sends that across the ice. Malley gets his stick on it. Gauvin. Sam LeBlanc gets it over to Malley. He's in over the line. Empty net, scores! Lucan Malley puts this game away. 3-1 for the Scorpions. Empty net goal with 40 seconds to go in the third. Here's a long pass up to Savoie. Savoie, he gets hauled down. 28 seconds to go. Scrum in behind the net. Sam LeBlanc comes up with it. Sam gets it up to Gauvin. Skips by them. Lucan Malley's in on a charge. Malley steals the puck from Landry. Still with it with 5 seconds to go. That'll do it. And the Scorpions win it by a score of 3-1. What a great game. I hope you enjoyed it at home. I know I enjoyed it here. Next game is next weekend against the Phantoms again. We have a 12:30 start, home game for the Scorpions at the Avenir Center. We'll see you there.